next? What do you have the team focused on this year?
The number one mantra, quite frankly, after the last couple of years, unexpectedly, is more security. You cannot have enough. I talked earlier about IT networks being very porous. So our focus has been, quite frankly, is one, acquiring assets that really strengthen our portfolio around zero trust. If you look at the zero trust architecture, quite frankly, there is no one silver bullet. Everyone keeps asking me, like, where's your zero trust SKU? Does not exist. There is a lot of thought that has to go behind exactly how you deploy that architecture. So when you think about protecting everything from end users, the nodes they use, the data they access, for instance, that entire perimeter has extended beyond that walled garden we used to love called the mainframe, really dating myself. But as we move further out, quite frankly, for instance, I considered doing this podcast, quite frankly, on my mobile phone as I walked around the lake this morning, but I figured the birds would be very distracting, quite frankly. But zero trust simply means that we were able to protect not just endpoints, the nodes, the data, quite frankly, but regardless of what device they're actually using and where they are. So our assets, quite frankly, and our portfolio is focused around giving our customers the ability to, one, yes, manage that existing sort of security apparatus, whether it's directory-based, for instance, file-based, but also now, how do we now protect the keys to the kingdom? So as we learned in the Kaseya attack, if you lose control of a domain admin account or a remote administrator account, for instance, things get very bad very quickly. So providing privileged access management, and not just access management, but then also, how do you now also understand what they're doing in that session with those access credentials? So we have access that focus around that. And then also, how do you do the event management and correlation so you can alert a CISO exactly what's going on with a particular end user? I think to trust your environment, I think zero trust is part of the wording or the naming nomenclature. It confuses folk. It doesn't mean we don't trust anybody. It just means we trust you to do a specific thing for a specific period of time, and then the party is over. So a lot of our solutions now enable our customers to do just that. For instance, focus on delivering zero trust, delivering the right access at the right time to the right individual, for instance, and then be able to provide governance around everything we're doing around security. So as that perimeter moves, we can actually respond to and deliver security for a mission, regardless of the agency and regardless of the size or scale where they are in the world.